Hi friends and new friends. Today I'm going to talk about the Bitcoin Cash recently announced proposal for a treasury system, a rudimentary treasury system. It's an experiment for 6 months and it was announced by Bitcoin Cash mining pools. We're going to discuss the positives of this situation, the negatives, and how it compares to Dash's treasury system, which has been established for quite some time now. That's what we're going to talk about today. I'm Christopher Carruthers, also known as Tao of Satoshi, and you're watching Cash Alternative TV. So what is Cash Alternative TV other than that catchy jingle? Well, it's a show about cryptocurrency with a focus on Dash, which aims to be a digital cash for the world, an alternative to cash. Hence the name, Cash Alternative TV. If you're into cryptocurrency, want to learn more about Dash, or simply want to hang out with me some more, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell so you won't miss an episode. So now on to the topic of today's show, which is Bitcoin Cash's experimental treasury system. So here's what we know about it so far. It's been proposed by a group of mining pools, mostly based in China, that have the majority of the Bitcoin Cash hash rate at this time. This is a 6-month plan, which takes a 12.5% portion of the block reward and earmarks it for development, similar to Dash. The 12.5% portion for the block reward that's earmarked for the treasury will go to a centralized corporation in Hong Kong who will distribute it as they see fit. Miners who follow the plan will donate their 12.5%, and the miners who don't follow the plan will have their blocks orphaned, according to this proposal. So it sounds like an interesting experiment, and it's already causing a lot of consternation and uproar in the Bitcoin Cash community. So what are the positives of this plan? Well, the only one I can think of right now is that they will have treasury money to donate to development and things that they need to do in the Bitcoin Cash ecosystem. So that's good. Dash has that also, and it has been beneficial to Dash in the long run. But what are the negatives of this plan? Well, as I see it right now, I don't have all the information, but as I can see it right now, it seems to be a centralized solution with a group of miners, a cabal of miners, saying you have to do it this way or else. I realize that's how cryptocurrency works, but this just seems to me like a thug move that they're going to say, okay, you have to do it this way because we have the majority of mining power, and if you don't like it, too bad. You know, it wasn't really a discussion between the whole ecosystem, and it might lead to a fork. And also, where they're directing this money is going to be to a centralized Hong Kong corporation who can distribute it as they see fit, as I said earlier. It's not voted on by a blockchain of people that have a lot of at stake in the cryptocurrency. It's only voted on this cabal of miners that they say, okay, well, this is what we're going to do, and this is how we're going to use the treasury. And I can see this leading to a lot of animosity in the Bitcoin Cash community for people that don't have a say in what's going on, as they've been used to having a say over time. So I don't know if this is such a good plan from a long-term perspective, but we'll see how it goes in 6 months. So let's compare this to Dash. The original idea is the same between Bitcoin Cash's plan and what Dash has been doing for years. They're taking a portion of the block reward and giving it to a treasury system. So that part's the same. Now, once they have this money, how do the two networks deal with it? Well, Dash is a trusted treasury system that we've had for years now. We vote through the blockchain. The masternodes, who have the most at stake at Dash, they decide what they want, what they need. They have proposals that are presented to them from potential contractors, and they vote on the blockchain. And they say, well, okay, we want to vote for this because it's going to be beneficial for Dash. So this is a blockchain vote. You know, it's not done by a cabal of miners or anything. It's done by the whole masternode network and masternodes that want to vote. And they say, where are we going to allocate our funds to? The Bitcoin Cash model, however, just gives its money to one centralized entity who can say, well, I'm going to give it to whoever I think is going to be worthy to the Bitcoin Cash network. This system is ripe for the plucking for patronage and favoritism and giving money to whoever they want to. It's not a very good scene, and it's going to lead to a lot of criticism, I'm going to imagine, in the long haul. So the disbursement between the two projects is different too. Upon the result of the vote, if it's a positive vote, the blockchain itself disperses the coins directly to the proposal owner. Whereas in Bitcoin Cash, the money goes from the centralized treasury, and it goes to whoever they want to send the funds to. So it's just another point of failure. You have that centralized corporation that has to keep their private keys, has to keep that money safe, whereas in Dash, it just goes straight from the blockchain. So I would say for the beginning, this is an interesting experiment for the ecosystem that Bitcoin Cash has. They don't have masternodes. So this is an interesting way to go, and I respect it as a good first attempt. However, I think Dash's treasury system has stood the test of time and it's a little bit better. It's far from perfect, but it's definitely better than this implementation that Bitcoin Cash is coming up with. Although I do wish them well in the future, and I'm sure they'll refine it over time at the end of this 6 months if they have the positives and negatives from it. Good luck to Bitcoin Cash. Well, that's it for me today. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe and click the bell if you want to see more from me and Cash Alternative TV episodes. Until next time, remember, Dash is a better money for a better future, and that future is getting closer every day. Bye for now.